Hey guys, today we've got an unboxing and initial overview of the Xiaomi Mi 9T. So, a bit of a backstory. Back in 2014, I had the original Xiaomi Mi 3 and I was really impressed with that phone. Now it's 2019 and I've been meaning to replace my 3-year-old Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Gone are those days when you need to pay expensive prices to get top of the line specs. Now it seems like all of the budget and mid-range phones are getting better each and every year, and it's no longer a justification for you to pay top dollar to get a really good smartphone. And this Xiaomi Mi 9T is no exception either. This is also known as the Redmi K20 in other markets. So it comes with a black Xiaomi box here with the Mi branding, and you've got the phone in full display here, Mi 9T. More Mi 9T branding on the side, some information here, Mi 9T on the other side, and more information here. So this is the Mi 9T in Glacier Blue, and this is the 6 GB RAM and 128 GB of storage. So let's open it up. So we've got this first paper here with the SIM ejector tool. Then you get some paperwork here, a warranty card, and a user guide. We'll put that all to the side. Then you've also got a freebie here. So it's a black matte case. It's actually much better quality than those jelly cases that you get with some other brands. So let's put that to the side. We've got the phone itself here. We'll get back to that in a minute. And then you've got a USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable here in white. And we've got the 18-watt quick charge 3.0 power brick here. So I guess that's everything in the box. We'll put that all to the side now and get back to the phone. So here we've got the Xiaomi Mi 9T. So we've got a 6.39-inch AMOLED screen here in the front, and on the sides we've got nothing here. On the other side we've got the volume rocker and the red power button, which I actually really like. On the top we've got a 3.5mm headphone jack. Then we've got the LED notification light here and the pop-up selfie camera. We'll get back to that later. On the bottom side we've got a USB Type-C port. We've got the area for your SIM. Unfortunately there's no expandable storage here. And we've got the downward facing speaker. And on the back, here it is. This is the Glacier Blue colorway. There are actually 3 colors of the Mi 9T. This Glacier Blue, a carbon fiber black, and the flame red. I ultimately chose to go with this one because of that stunning blue. Well, blue being my favorite color. And if you look at it, there's lots of shades of blue here. It really plays well with the angles. And then it forms to going to a black at the center. We've got some Xiaomi branding here. Then we've got the triple cameras and the flash here, so we'll talk about that later. I really like how this plays with the light, and you can even see shades of green here if you just move the phone around. It's really a looker. It's not the most low-key phone, but you know, you can always just slap on a case. But in this case I like how it gives a bit of a pop, and the feel in hand is very nice. It's a glass back, glass in front, and we've got really a solid feeling smartphone here for the price that you're paying. Okay, so that's it for build quality. I think it's very ergonomic. It feels really good in the hands. when I hold this with my right hand, you've got access to the power button, you've got access to the volume rockers, and everything just seems to be put in place together. It just feels solid and good in your hands. Now, let's talk about that screen. So, this is a 6.39-inch AMOLED screen. It's full display here with no bezels, and it looks really beautiful. The screen resolution is 1080p, and I think that the colors are very vibrant, and it's really something you have to take a look at in store. But for the most part, it's really bright and vibrant. The colors pop, and it's an amazing screen actually. Okay, so for the processor, we've got a Snapdragon 730. So this is Qualcomm's top of the line mid-range chip, and we've got an Adreno GPU, the 618. So if you play a lot of games, this will handle that very easily. So for the RAM, as mentioned, it's 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage, and it's non-expandable. There's no slot for an SD card here. So on the cameras, I mentioned it earlier, we've got a 20 megapixel pop-up camera here. Let's test it out. So I'm popping open the selfie camera in 3, 2, 1. So there you go. You can actually see the pop-up selfie camera over there. It's 20 megapixels, and I really like that there's a blue LED there, which also serves as the notification light actually. So let's try it one more time. Yep, and that's me in the background. Very, very cool actually. And here on the back, we've got a triple camera setup, 48 megapixels for the main camera. We've also got a 13 megapixel wide angle camera, and we've got an 8 megapixel telephoto camera, which can do 2 times zoom. We've got the LED flash here, and it's a very versatile setup. Triple cameras are being the norm now, and I think this one really delivers on both the front end and the back end. So for software, we're running MIUI 10 over Android 9.0 here. So about the phone, Mi9T, let's see, MIUI Global 10.3.7, and it's running over the, let's see, where do I find it? Oh, here, sorry. The Android version is 9, so yep, up to date with everything. And I think that's all we have to discuss for the initial overview. So we've already talked about the build quality, the screen, the processor, the RAM and storage, the cameras. Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. This comes with a 4000 milliampere battery. So, it's really good to pair with that Snapdragon 730 since it's a mid-range chip. So you can be sure that you're gonna get at least 1 full day of battery from this thing. And if you're a light user, you might even get away with 1.5 days. Okay, so I think that's it we have to talk about this phone. I think the only thing we need to discuss is the price. So I've paid 17,990 pesos for the 6 gigabytes and 128 gigabyte storage version. So that is about 330, 340 US dollars. There's also a cheaper variant that comes in at 15,990. You get 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage. I would actually recommend that you just pick up this version with 128 gigabytes of storage. 64 gigabytes might not be enough for a long period of time. So let's say in the next year or two, you might fill that up and might need to delete some stuff. Okay, so again, just another consideration to take into account is, should you get this, the Xiaomi Mi 9T, or should you get the Redmi K20 Pro, which is actually just the same phone but just has a better processor and GPU and a slightly better camera. Right now in the Philippines, the Redmi K20 Pro doesn't exist. Well, technically there's no global version for it, which is the Xiaomi Mi 9T Pro. So right now, what you can do is just buy it from the resellers, but it's the China ROM with no Google Play Store, so it's really something that prevents me from considering that phone, even though the Snapdragon 855 is a really good deal on that phone. The price difference between this and the Redmi K20 Pro is actually just around I'd say 6,000 to 7,000 Philippine pesos, so that's another $120. I didn't think the price jump was worth it for the headache of getting a China ROM with no Play Store, so that was my main consideration. This might just be the mid-range phone of the year for 2019. Again, we've got beautiful design here, we've got a beautiful full screen display, we've got the fingerprint display sensor. Sorry, I forgot to showcase that. And it's actually, that's pretty fast. I already set that up. And again, this is actually just my first unboxing, so please do like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I'll be doing a lot more reviews, and I might actually do a full review of this, of the things I like about this phone and the things I don't like, as well as other tech and lifestyle products. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.